Hey there, artsy doodlers. It's Miss Becky. I'm so excited to be with you today for Surfboard Day. So it's a groovy day at Artsy Doodle. So we are on day 2 of summer camp and we're going to paint these awesome surfboards. So I want you to get into your magic box. You know that great big box with all the goodies in it? Get into your magic box and get your sketchbook and your pencil and your big eraser too. And then there should be a kit that has your paints in it. The same paints that you used yesterday on your canvas, you're going to use on your surfboard. And there is a how to doodle different surfboard designs just to give you some inspiration. And there also is a stencil kit in there too. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do our day 2 surfboard day. So we'll put this big surfboard aside for now, and I want you to go to your sketchbook. Now, yesterday we worked on some cool little sea turtles, right? And today we're gonna start into doing our surfboards. So with the surfboard design, I thought it would be fun if you could look at some different surfboards to get inspiration, right? So when we see something and we want to recreate it and sort of add our own spin to it, we sort of look at things for inspiration. So there's one with swirls on it. That was my inspiration for this one. There was one that had some diagonal stripes, and then I added polka dots and colored my stripes in. So I want you to practice drawing and doodling designs on a surfboard because you're going to put your own design on this surfboard. So it's nice to sort of get some ideas going, and that way when it's time to come over to paint on this one, you'll be ready with your fresh idea in your mind on how you'd like to do it. So what we'll start with first, go to a blank page. And I want you to draw out the shape of a surfboard. And you can follow along with the ones that you see on your sample page. And here is just a rough sketch of a surfboard, right? It's flat on the bottom, has a pointy top, and then it's wide open, like how I drew a little dolphin with some waves and some sunshine and little birds in the sky. So you can do it any way you would like. But I want you to design your surfboard, pick any design you would like, and make a creation. So for this particular design, I'm putting my name down the middle. So go ahead, doodlers, you go to your sketchbook and you start sketching out your design. And that's what I'm doing here. Now in your book, in your magic box, there are colored pencils. So when we're sketching things and we want to get some ideas on how we might paint it, get out those colored pencils and you can color in your design. Look at how I put my name down the center and added little curvy waves around the side. So you're going to be able to practice maybe 3 or 4 different designs in your sketchbook before you come over to start on your surfboard. So you keep doodling away. When you're all done practicing, then I want you to go and get your big surfboard, okay? So once you're ready for that, I'm gonna walk you through the steps you'll take to create your big surfboard. So see how on the stencil sheet, the sun is real big? You can take and cut those stencils out. See how I took and cut this out? And I did the same thing with the dolphin too. See the little dolphin here? So cut right along the outside edge so that you have a nice straight cut line. And then what you can do, and on your surfboard, we went ahead and put this masking tape, the lines here, because sometimes on surfboards you'll see those diagonal or vertical lines there. If you don't want that, it's just tape, so you can rip it right off. Or let's say you want your lines to go horizontally and maybe you want to make it rainbow stripe. That would be super cool. So you could take the tape off and reuse the tape to line it up horizontally, however you would like to do it. And if you don't want tape on it at all, just take it all the way off, no biggie. But so what you would then do is take your stencils, or if you want to use the stencils and practice drawing what you see in your sketchbook, maybe you want a dolphin, but you don't want to sketch it with the stencil, you want to draw it yourself, then you can go ahead and practice drawing dolphins in your sketchbook. And when you feel all ready to go, because you sort of draw what you see, you know, all the little arches, and then you can come over and you can design it out on your board. So you would set your stencil, if you're going to use the stencil method, right on your board and just trace it like this. Then when you lift it off, the stencil will be there and you can paint it in. That would be fun. Maybe even before you start stenciling, maybe you want your whole board to be all striped in different colors. Maybe you want a yellow stripe here, a red stripe, and a turquoise stripe. And then you rip off the tape and you'll have two long skinny vertical lines. You could leave those wood, or you could paint those in too. And then let it dry, or take a hair dryer to help dry the background, and then put the stencils on top. That might be fun too. There's also this is a wave. You could cut out the wave. That would be fun. Sort of how I did one with a wave. Look at how I drew the wave with the dolphin jumping out. You could do that. That would be fun. The stencils are a little big to use in your sketchbook, so you have to draw what you see in your sketchbook. But they are perfect size to use on your board. Then you have different size brushes. So when you want to do small details, make sure you get a smaller brush. That'll help you get nice fine lines, right? And I always say, just dip your brush into that paint and tap it off. So you don't want a lot of paint on your brush, especially when you're going to try to draw straight lines and things like that, okay? So once you get your surfboard all painted, you can leave it to dry. Maybe take me a picture and send it. I would love to see it. And then you have two more activities for the day. We have ocean slime in there, and if you save some of your glitter from, because you could use the glitter on your canvas, you could use the glitter on your surfboard if you wanted, or you can save the glitter and use that in your slime. There's your activator in there, the baking soda, the glue, and a popsicle stick. You can mix it all right in that big glue cup. And there's instruction sheet in there to walk you through making the doodle goo, or as Miss Becky, you know she loves slime. I love slime. So there's some good slime recipe there for you. And then we also put Orbeez in, and they're going to be special Orbeez because they're going to be a glowing Orbe project. So you'll need a clear bowl or a clear cup, something to put your Orbeez in, and then our mason jar would be fine too. And then you're going to put your Orbeez in and then add water to it, and then you will, hi there! Then add the water to it, let the Orbeez grow, and then dump all the excess water out and put your light inside there. And then maybe even get a flashlight. You could help your Orbeez glow with a flashlight too. So that's today's activities for you. And have so much fun, and I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Doodle Day.